All right, y'all, we got this DeskCycle right here, and I figured that I would do a video of me putting it together, installing it, and seeing how this thing is utilized once you have it together. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I figured that we would go through it together so that you guys can just kind of follow along with me if need be. So first thing we want to do is install the large leg, which is gonna be this guy right here, and it also contains our unit right here that calculates everything. So this goes onto the back part. I guess it's the back part. It's away from the dial right here that controls the tension. So what we're gonna do is just unscrew our nut right here. Whoop. That one's a little tight, hang on. Get our wrench that they give us. We're just gonna untighten that one. You also wanna take off the washer as well on both ends. And then we're gonna, bring you guys down. We're gonna just simply put this into those two holes there. And then we're gonna put this right on into there, the washer first, and then we're gonna nut that up right there. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, which you just simply take the nut and screw it on. It's nothing fancy, so I'm not gonna move the camera for that. Keep it a little simple here, right? All right, so once you have that, if you want, you can take your wrench and kind of tighten it up just to make sure that it's nice and good and tight. Although I'm not gonna over tighten mine too much because I wanna make sure that this is level whenever I have both pieces on. So the next thing we're gonna put on the shorter bar, you're basically gonna do the same thing just on the other side. Move these pedals out the way. So we're gonna take off the nuts right here and the washer. I really like how they've attached the nut to the metal piece right here so you can't lose your bolt that's in there. Again, this comes with the same rubber feet on the end here too to create some friction so it doesn't go sliding everywhere. Although, I don't know if y'all watched the full unboxing video, but I found out what that long Velcro strap was for. That is actually a tether strap. So if you are on a slick surface, you can put that in between your chair and this DeskCycle thing, and it prevents the DeskCycle from sliding on the floor if you do have a super duper slick floor or something like that. All right, so that is the two legs. That's fairly simple to do. Now that we have it up on here, seems actually pretty solid right there. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these nuts up using the nice big fat wrench that they give you. I really like, this thing's really nice. You can actually grab it, it's long enough, it's got two different sides to it, and it's positioned at an angle so you can actually get into the nuts and move it different directions. So I really like the quality of the extra tool that they gave you there. I know sometimes those little tiny wrenches that they give you just don't do the job, you know, from other products and whatnot. And this one, I just think it's doing a really good job. Obviously, a ratchet, I think I'm turning that the wrong way. Come on, Dad. A ratchet would make this go a lot faster, so you might want to have a ratchet on hand for whenever you're tightening these nuts, but this seems to be doing the trick. And another thing that's nice too is that you don't have to worry about your bolt turning on you while you're tightening this because they are all mounted to the steel right here. So that's super nice. I like that a lot. All right, we got that. This is our display right here. We're gonna go ahead and take this plug right here, and there is a hole in the back of here. Can y'all see that? Right, where is it? Right there. This thing just plugs right on into there. The cord's the perfect length to be able to get into there. And then now that is already set up. This thing I just slid on. There's nothing that you need to tighten or anything there. Next thing I believe is that we need to install our pedals on there. And so we have one pedal right here, and we have another pedal right here. I want to show you guys that they do mark them as left and right. And I'm telling y'all that because you have to turn them each their own special way, or separate way, if you will. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this thing. I'm gonna move you guys back just a little bit, just like that. So this one is my right-hand side. Also, on the nut right here, they do have a little L and an R, so if this little sticker does fall off, you still know which one goes with the right pedal. So Also, on the DeskCycle, on this side, there's a blue label that says, hey, this is for the left one. And this side is, hey, this is for the right one. So make sure that you have your, if you want to go by facing your body, like this is my right here, but left is over here. So I actually have this backwards, and I probably want to turn it this way, because whenever you're using this thing, you're going to be seeing this by you looking at the display being in front of you, and that way you kind of know what side you're on. So let me take you guys down on over to the side here. Again, this is the right one, so I'm going to find the right. This one has a big R on it, and so we're just going to simply, I believe this is probably where that wrench comes into play again, because you can't spin the pedal. That's not going to do anything. You need to actually get your wrench in here and get this thing tightened up just like that. So it's going to take just a second here to get this thing nice and tight on here. Another thing that I wanted to mention, I was looking through the instruction manual so that I could give you guys all of the information that I saw that I found pertinent for you guys. And if you don't like having the straps on the pedals, there is a way to take them off if you prefer to have more free, free-footed, if you will, type of pedaling. I think there's an extra tool that you got to kind of lift up here. I want to keep them on, so I'm not going to take them off, but I believe you lift up here and there's like a little tool that you just kind of pop them out with. So if you guys want to do that, you can. Let's see, let's go ahead and do the other side now. I'm going to just flip this because I think that that'll be the easier way to do it. Just like that. And we're just going to take this and we're going to start it. I started using my fingers just to kind of get that going. And then once you have your fingers, oh wait, I gotta turn the other way. See, I caught myself doing it wrong. You gotta turn it the opposite way. See how it says on the label right here? I don't know if y'all can see that little label, but it says you need to turn it the opposite way of what you would think it would go. But once you get it started, it's easy to just take your wrench right here. Oh look, and if the pedal is almost all the way up, your wrench can go all the way around, so that tightening this is actually a little bit faster. You don't have to keep taking the wrench out. I wish I would have did that with the other one. All right, so that is how easy the pedals go on, super easy. Next thing you might want to do is insert your battery into your display. That way we can actually get some readings on this thing, and it has some juice. Got to get that juice. Let's see, I love how this thing came with batteries, and I didn't have to go searching for batteries or, make an extra trip to the store to go and get batteries. The batteries on this thing, very easy. Watch, come on back here. Just has like an old school battery pack where it just has a little clip where you slide that thing down and it pops out, so there's no extra screwdriver or anything that you need to get off the battery pack, which I find to be always annoying. That's more you see with kids' toys these days. Let's see, you got to put in one battery first because there's the little clippity clips to hold it in place. Then we'll put this one in right there, and then we will pop this bad boy right on onto there. Did that do anything? Oh yeah, look, we got some action on here. Look, we got some readout action. Boom! Can y'all even see that? It's kind of hard to see in the camera. But it just says 0.0M, 0:00, scan, and a T right there. So I'm not too sure what all that means just yet, but we're about to find out, so keep watching. Install this display. I guess you can install it before or after, it really doesn't matter. Plug the connector in, carefully slide it. Okay, so that is the installation process. That took maybe 8 minutes right here, not very long. There's still this extra plate thing that came with it, and I don't see anything about that in the instructions. Let's go ahead and test this thing out. I'm just gonna use my arms though to test it. Oh man, it's tight. So one thing you can do is if you wanna change how tight this thing is you have your tension control down here. Can y'all see that right here? And so you can, see that was on an 8, that was super high. Let me bring it to 1. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier right there. So this is just, you simply have a bunch of different settings right here. You can put it on however tight you want it to be. Another cool thing that I like about this is that you can see all of the gears and everything in the top of the cycle right here. This whole plastic thing right here is nice and see-through, so you can actually see how the gears move, see how the belts move and all that type of stuff. I just think that that's kind of cool. I like how, finding out how things work, and so I think that that's something neat. And also you can teach your kids about how things work, energy is produced, gears and all that type of stuff. But so far I am very impressed with this thing right here. Now, looking at your unit that you have up here, I am getting some readouts right there. I'm trying to see what it's trying to tell me here. The top number is speed, I believe, because as I get faster and then I stopped, it starts to slow down. And then this now says RPM, D, distance. So, okay, it kind of goes through. I did 0.1. Does it automatically go down to the time? Yeah, time, 49 seconds. And then last one is going to be calories, which 3 calories were burned right. Y'all can't see that, can y'all? Look, get a little close up here. Come on, boom. There we go. So, I don't know if it's going to repeat it or not. Oh, now y'all are in the way. Come on, guys. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just spin it a little bit, get an idea of what this thing's doing. Kind of slow it down. Now, come on in. Come on in. Let's take a look at what we got here. So it shows the time. It shows the calories. Oh, yeah, y'all can see that good right there. And it's going to show the RPM, which it's not going right now, and then the distance as well is the other thing that it calculates. So it gives you a lot of good information right there to let you know how your workout is going, which I really like. Like I said, this strap right here is the Velcro strap that's to tether to like a chair or something like that, a desk leg, if you don't want this thing to move on the ground. Other than that, that's everything that came in here. Let's get this thing on the ground and test it out. I'm curious to know how this thing's gonna work. Let me put it down here. You're gonna have to excuse the mess down here because I just unboxed this thing right here, but here we have it on the ground. Close that up. If you guys want to check this thing out, I'm going to put it below. You guys go and grab y'all one of these. I think I'm really going to enjoy this thing right here. Just to help me get some exercise while I'm working and I don't have to stop working to be able to get a little bit of movement going. So, oh man, that's super easy right there. So that's a tension of 1. And I mean, that's like riding a bike outside and not really having to do very much. Let me go ahead and adjust the tension on this. Let's go 5, somewhere in between. All right, pushing it. Oh yeah, that gives you a little bit more movement right there, a little bit more that you have to push for. And also, I want to say thank you to DeskCycle for sending this to me and sponsoring this video. It's very nice of them. Of course, all the opinions are my own because I'm literally like testing this thing out for the first time. But this thing is amazing. I'm really, really liking this. Oh yeah, this is cool. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. I'm probably a little too high because I'm on a stool right now. I'd probably do better in something like a chair right there. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling the movement, feeling my legs move. I love how I have my readout right there so I can see everything. I like how low profile this thing is. Look, this thing comes up to just like a third to a halfway up my leg right there. And I'm 5'11", so it is not high at all. You could easily tuck this thing away and you know, just take it out whenever you want to do it, or keep it under your desk or underneath a little thing, a bed or something like that. Get our feet back in here. Yeah, you guys need to go and check this thing out if you guys are looking to just get a little bit of extra movement or exercise, even just kind of like a relaxing thing with this thing. You could just kind of sit here and just watch TV, but you know, bust it out, watch some TV, and then just get a little bit of movement, a little exercise, a little relaxation. Maybe turn on like a meditation type of thing if you want to kind of calm your mind while you get the exercise. I really, really like this thing. I'm impressed by how much I actually like it. So, if y'all want to check this out, like I said, I'll put it below in the description. You guys go and grab one of these. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.